we can discuss a new portion, the unification of Italy. In the previous class, we discussed the German unification. Like the Germany, Italy also had a long history of political unification. Italian states were scattered under several dynastic states as well as the multinational Habsburg Empire. That means Italian states were under the control of different European states. And from that European states, Italy want to be unified. That we are going to study today. This in the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. The northern part of Italy was under the Austrian Habsburgs. Central part of Italy was under the Pope, and the southern part of Italy was under the Spanish Bourbons. And only Sardinia Piedmont was under the Italian princely house. So from this what you understand? Only Sardinia Piedmont was under the Italian princely house. The remaining states were under different European rulers. And from that different rulers, all the Italian states want to be unified. So it was a difficult process. At the same time, the Italian language was also not acquired a common form. It had its own local and regional variations. So from these differences, Italian unification process want to do. So it was a difficult process. In the previous session, we also discussed the revolutionaries. We discussed the example of Giuseppe Mazzini. You know that Giuseppe Mazzini, he was an Italian revolutionary. What was his dream? Unified Italy. That was his dream. And under the leadership of Giuseppe Mazzini, there was a lot of attempt done for the unification of Italy. Giuseppe Mazzini, he founded a secret society known as, you know the name. What is the name? Young Italy. So, in order to fulfill his goals, he founded a secret society known as Young Italy. But what happened? The uprisings of 1831 and 1848 was failure. Then the responsibility of the unification process was reached to the Sardinia Piedmont. And who was the ruler of Sardinia Piedmont of that time? King Victor Emmanuel II. So now the King Victor Emmanuel II took the responsibility of the unification of Italy through wars. At that time, the ruling allies, they thought that the unification of Italy or the unification of Italy helped the development of the country and the economic development. So they also supported the unification process. Then who took the leadership of Italian unification? You know that the King Victor Emmanuel II. At the same time, in Germany we discussed Bismarck, he took the leadership, and here the Count Cavour, he took the responsibility of the unification process. And this Count Cavour, he was not a revolutionary or a democrat. Like other Italian allies, he also spoke French very well than the Italian language. And under his leadership, the unification process of Italy was occurred. And so how it happened, we have to discuss. So through a tactful diplomatic alliance, this Cavour, he joined with the France. So he, through a tactful diplomatic alliance with the France, or it was developed by Cavour, Sardinia Piedmont succeeded defeating the Austrian Habsburgs. You know which part of Italy was in the hands of Austrian Habsburg? The northern side, you know that. So by the help of France, Sardinia Piedmont acquired the northern part of Italy. Then the remaining area, the southern part. At the same time, you see that the Sardinia Piedmont and the forces succeeded to defeat Austrian forces in the year 1859. And next is that, next area, you know that another revolutionary known as Giuseppe Garibaldi. And this Giuseppe Garibaldi, he and his volunteers known as Red Shirts, and they helped acquiring the southern part of Italy. And in which way? So who was the revolutionary joined here? Giuseppe Garibaldi. Giuseppe Garibaldi and his troops joined with the army of Sardinia Piedmont, and they moved to where? The southern part of Italy. And when they reached the southern part of Italy, they got the support of the local peasants, and in that way they succeeded to drive away the Spanish Bourbons from the southern part of Italy. So what happened here? They succeeded to drive away the Spanish Bourbons from the southern part of Italy, and the kingdom of Two Sicilies also annexed to the Sardinia Piedmont. And here the Italian unification process was over. In the year 1861, King Victor Emmanuel II was declared as the Emperor of Unified Italy. And here you can see that the support of local peasants and the volunteers of Giuseppe Garibaldi helped to won the Spanish Bourbons. And what happened? The unification process of Italy was over. You know that the peasants who had supported Garibaldi in the southern part of Italy, most of them were illiterate. Most of them were illiterate means they could not read and write. But they supported this Giuseppe Garibaldi. But one thing you know that these local peasants supported Garibaldi, they were illiterate and they were not aware about that they were a part of this unified Italy, or they were helped for the unification process of Italy, that they were not aware, and they were not heard about the Italian nation. The peasant masses who supported Giuseppe Garibaldi in southern Italy, they were not aware about Italia. They believed that L'Italia was King Victor Emmanuel II's wife. Actually, these local peasants they supported, and Giuseppe Garibaldi succeeded to drive away the Spanish Bourbon from the southern part of Italy. And in this way, the unification process was over. And who declared as the Emperor of Unified Italy? King Victor Emmanuel II was declared as the Emperor of Unified Italy. And here, the unification process of Italy was over. Thank you.